Hello viewer, now we are going to start another video on differentiation for class 12. Now let us start. The sum is tan inverse root over a minus x by a plus x. Find dy by dx. This is the question, very carefully follow. Now we substitute some special trigonometric form so that it becomes easy to differentiate. So it is a minus x plus by a plus x. So I think it will be in the form of some multiple angle. Better to substitute sin theta or cos to theta or what, how to guess. It is better to something a cos to theta or a cos theta. What you like better? So let x equal to a cos theta. So y equal to tan inverse root over a minus x, in place of x it is a cos theta by a plus cos theta is equal to tan inverse, taking common a, so 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta in the denominator, so cancelling a, so it is tan inverse 1 minus cos theta, 1 minus, for minus it is sin square theta, so it is 2 sin square from some multiple angle. You know this is very important formula for minus 1 minus cos theta equal to sin square theta by 2. Fine. So this is good. So you have to give the reasons for what you have replaced the line. Now tan inverse, that is tan theta by 2. So sin tan theta, tan square theta, not tan inverse, making it right. Tan square theta by 2, it is tan square theta by 2, not theta, making it correct. Just a minute. So it is tan square theta by 2. So is equal to theta by 2 only, because tan inverse tan theta square root is removed, and only theta by 2, because tan inverse tan x equal to theta by 2. As previous sums, no problem to do here. Now y equal to half theta or half into value of theta from the above is equal to cos inverse x by a. You have to show the steps how you got this. A cos theta equal to x must show this equal to theta equal to cos inverse x by a. Better to show this. It is better because there is a less chance the sum may be in problem. So is equal to half cos inverse x by a. So dy by So x by a, this is a problem, x by a. So half is constant, let first write outside half, and then cos inverse x by a. X by is not a small general form, so we can replace x by a equal to v. Always when that is not in the direct formula, this is the basis of chain rule. Always substitute and again get the differentiation of the value you have substituted. This is the main logic of the chain rule. So in the trigonometric substitution or any type of form, implicit form, parametric form, the chain rule is very important, and without this differentiation is a dream. So must know this and follow all the steps very carefully. Now next is ddx. It is easy as we do in other sum also. Now let's proceed for the next step. So main the assumption is very important in this type of sum. Then we can do the sum very easily. Now let's see, is equal to half, that is minus 1 by root over, it will be minus not plus, making it right, just a minute, b square root over now into 1 by a outside into ddx of x equal to 1 is equal to, putting the value of v and making the sign correct. We shall proceed now. It is minus already told, and now putting the value and simplification we get in class 12. I think it is very easy by you to simplify this form, and into 1 by a into 1 should not be written further. Now half into, so a will go up after taking the square root of a square, and now it is a gun. And so what is the answer? Let's follow. So it is minus 2 root over a square minus x square. So this is the answer. Hope you have understood this sum very carefully. Follow this sum, and especially the assumption of the trigonometric substitution, and then the chain rule. Do not confuse the chain rule, always follow the chain rule carefully so that it is helpful to all of you. And see other videos also on chain rule and practice this, and it will be very much helpful to all of you. Now let's come to the second sum. The second sum is y equal to sin inverse root over 1 plus x square by 2. Y equal to sin inverse root over 1 plus x square by 2. So this sum, again let us proceed. What we should, so 1 plus x square, so if there is 2 in the numerator, we should not take tan square or tan theta, because there is 2 and outside is sin inverse. So generally we assume tan theta when there is 1 plus x square, and here we cannot, because if we take tan theta then it will be a blunder, because there is sin inverse in outside, so it is too difficult to convert the sum. So what do we assume here? We assume here x square equal to cos 2 theta, so it is convertible. So is equal to sin inverse is a multiple angle, directly it is in the formula of multiple angle. So it is, this plus, so cos 2 cos theta by 2. Entirely 2, not the angle is divided by 2. Students sometimes performs blunder also in the stage that is 2, and in hurry they generally make the angle theta by 2, but be careful, these are all the silly mistakes students often do. So sin inverse 2 to gun, so only cos theta equal to sin inverse cos can be replaced in terms of sin by 90 minus theta, sin 90 or pi by 2 minus theta, because sin inverse sine format will remove the trigonometric expression, so is equal to, follow this carefully, look the sum. So sin inverse sine will remove and only the angle left, so it is pi by 2 minus theta. Next part, we have to put the value of theta, then we differentiate. So now dy by dx, dy by, so y equal to pi by 4 minus theta, and putting the value of theta equal to half cos inverse x square, because you should show this for the benefit of yourself as well as teacher may also see your sum carefully. So this is 2 theta, or it is theta equal to half cos inverse x square. Different sum value of theta is different, depends on the assumption you assume preliminary at the starting point of commencement. Now differentiating with respect to x, so it is up, one thing is again pi by 2, we have to write down a pi by 2, it is 0 actually. Writing, wait, first let's do the sum, this is missed again. So half, there is a one more terms before this, that is 0 minus, correcting it, just a minute, you guessed already what's wrong. So dx, so this again chain rule, because x square is not, follow these steps. So this is 2x 2 to 1, and let us correct the format of this sum. What to do now, here are the steps. So it is minus, it become actually plus, there is a minus, writing it, wait, equal to x into x, and now let's correct this sum as I told you, just a minute. I think you have guessed the steps, we just there is pi by 2, so it will be 0. So let us write it. So let's delete this and write it on dw.x in the more left hand side, there is space, and now dy by dx is equal to pi by 2 is 0, 0 minus, So 0, there is minus, got it. So 0, so again there is 0 minus, no need to write down, there is minus sign, again there is also bracket, it should be kept because otherwise the sign will not be considered, so it will be plus. So I hope this is the answer, you have followed this. So all the steps, one step if you skipped or be hurry, the enter sum will be in problem. So it is x to the power v equal to x square, so v square equal to x to the power 4. Finally arranging and writing the answer, x by root over 1 minus x to the power 4 is the answer. Therefore dy by dx equal to x by root over 1 minus x to the power 4. This is the answer. Now let's come to the third sum. This type of sum is again important for all of you, and try to follow this sum very carefully. This is not a 1 plus x squared, 1 plus x. Students often confuse what is the sum. It is not 1 plus. So I think you hope this. Now better to use multiple angle and cos theta, cos 2 theta or sin 2 theta. Let's see, better consume, I assume the cos 2 theta. So y equal to root over, let us see, 1 plus cos 2 theta by 1 minus cos 2 theta, whole thing divided by 1 plus cos 2 theta minus root over 1 minus cos 2 theta. Therefore, the assumption is x equal to cos 2 theta, and it is because very easy, we can easily use the formula from multiple angle. So you need practice. I have also made one special video for the trigonometric substitutions, what to substitute for what, so that you can guess it. Okay, now see, so it is, yes, now it is just multiple angle. You know the formula, famous formula in multiple angle. So it is not a difficult part, try to understand. So taking root 2 common and also root 2 common from the denominator, so it is cos theta minus sin theta, but it is plus, take the plus sign, minus sign is not, okay, this is plus sign, considered in the denominator the plus sign. So dividing both by cos theta, denominator and numerator, dividing numerator and denominator by cos theta, so it become easy to do the sum. Now let's see what to do. Who can do the sum? 1 minus tan theta by 1 plus tan theta and is equal to tan pi by 4. In place of 1 we can write or use tan 45 degree or tan pi by 4 into 1 plus tan pi by 4 to tan theta, so equal to tan a minus b, or this in the format of tan a minus b equal to tan a minus b tan pi by 4 minus theta, it is tan pi by 4 minus theta. So I think you have guessed the sum. So it is tan pi by 4 minus theta. Now what did you look carefully? Again the sum is written wrong, so let us correct the sum, because in the beginning there must be a tan inverse. The sum is copied wrongly, so let us correct. It is tan inverse. There is a tan inverse in the beginning, and so that this tan pi by 4 minus theta, this tan will be removed, because tan inverse tan x equal to, okay, I am actually doing this in running, so let us continue to see. So all making tan inverse, so many tan inverse there, tan inverse, so just make it correct tan inverse, always everywhere there is tan inverse, so the tan will be removed. So it is equal to tan inverse tan pi by 4 minus theta. Now let us do is equal to, so tan is removed, so it is pi by 4 minus theta. Now let us put the value or substitute the value of theta, and then we can manage it for differentiate. And so what happens now is equal to, let us rewrite it, equal to pi by 4 minus theta, and let's put the value of theta equal to half cos inverse x. It is, hope, not difficult part. You should write the steps how we have got this. So it is cos 2 theta equal to x, or theta equal to half cos inverse x. So we are ready for the differentiations now. So y becomes in its particular form, so differentiating both sides with respect to x, there is no questions of any chain rule or substitution, because it is cos inverse x. So it is really x of pi by 4 minus half ddx of cos inverse x. Therefore we can easily write down the next steps. Let's do it in the right hand side up. So continuing this part here, let's continue the sum, otherwise it will be very clumsy if I do it in the following line in the board. Better to display this here. So it is 0 because pi by 4 is 0, half, you know, that is minus half by root over 1 minus x square. Hope you followed this sum. So now minus minus 2 minus or plus, so that is root over 1 minus x square. So this is the answer. Thank you very much. Practice it.